Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to Master English World, where English becomes easy and fun to learn. Today, we are going to learn a very famous poem, Sonnet 1 by William Shakespeare. Many people think Shakespeare's English is difficult, but if we learn it slowly and clearly, we can actually improve our English very fast. By studying Shakespeare's sonnets, we learn beautiful English words, sentence rhythm, and natural expressions. It helps us speak and think in English more deeply and more confidently. So today, let's understand Sonnet 1 in simple, clear English, line by line.
Let's now understand the meaning of each line in simple and clear English. Line 1. From fairest creatures we desire increase. Here, fairest means most beautiful, creatures means people, and increase means to have children or multiply. So, from fairest creatures we desire increase means we want beautiful people to have children. What Shakespeare is saying is, we wish that beautiful people should have children so that their beauty continues in the next generation. In this way, the beauty of the world will never fade. What a lovely beginning by Shakespeare. He starts his very first sonnet with a wish that beauty should live forever through life itself. Next, let's move to line 2, that thereby beauty's rose might never die. Here, thereby means by that means, and beauty's rose means the flower of beauty, a symbol of perfect beauty. So the line means, in that way, beauty, like a rose, will never die. Shakespeare compares beauty to a rose. He says, if beautiful people have children, the rose of beauty will keep blooming forever. Even though one flower fades, another rose blooms again. In the same way, beauty continues through the next generation. Isn't that a beautiful image? Next, let's go to line 3. But as the riper should by time decease. Here, riper means older or mature, and decease means to die. So the line means, as a person grows older, they must finally die. Shakespeare reminds us that time never stops. Just like a fruit ripens and then falls, every person grows older and one day must leave this world. He's saying youth and beauty are not permanent. They slowly fade away. Now let's move to line 4. His tender air might bear his memory. Here, tender means young and gentle. Heir means child who inherits something, and bear means to carry. And memory means remembrance. So the line means, his young child will carry his memory and beauty after he dies. Shakespeare is saying that even though a person dies, his child keeps his beauty, his nature, and his name alive. That's how life continues, one generation after another. Next, let's continue to line 5. But thou, contracted to thine own bright eyes. Here, contracted means joined or married, thine means your, and bright eyes represent your beauty and youth. So the line means, but you are in love with your own beauty. Shakespeare is now speaking directly to a young man. He says, you are so much in love with yourself, it's as if you are married to your own beauty. You only admire your own reflection instead of thinking about the future. Next, line 6. Feedest thy light's flame with self-substantial fuel. Here, feedest means you feed. Light's flame means your beauty or youth, and self-substantial fuel means you are using yourself as the fuel. So the line means you are feeding your own flame with yourself. Shakespeare says you are wasting your beauty by loving only yourself. You are like a candle that burns itself instead of giving light to others. Your beauty is slowly being destroyed because you don't share it. Now, let's move to line 7. making a famine where abundance lies. Here, famine means a shortage or lack, and abundance means plenty or richness. So the line means, you are creating a famine of beauty where there could be plenty. Shakespeare tells the young man, you have so much beauty, such abundance.
Next, let's look at line 8. Thyself, thy foe, to thy sweet self too cruel. Here, foe means enemy, and cruel means unkind. So the line means you are your own enemy, and you are being cruel to yourself. Shakespeare says, by refusing to share your beauty, you are hurting yourself. When you die, your beauty will die with you. So you are being too cruel to your own sweet self. Now let's go to line 9. Thou that art now the world's fresh ornament. Here, ornament means decoration or jewel. So the line means you are now the jewel of the world. Shakespeare praises the young man. He says, right now you are young, fresh, and full of beauty. You make the world more beautiful, like a precious ornament. But this beauty will not last forever if you don't pass it on. Next, let's move to line 10. And only herald to the gaudy spring. Here, herald means messenger, and gaudy means bright, colorful, full of life. So, the line means you are the messenger of spring, the season of youth. Shakespeare says you represent spring, the time of new life and beauty. But remember, spring never stays. It changes to summer and then fades. In the same way, youth also fades with time. Now, let's go to line 11. Within thine own bud buryest thy content. Here, bud means a flower before it opens. Buryest means hide or cover. And content means your inner beauty or gift. So, the line means you are hiding your beauty inside yourself. Shakespeare compares him to a flower that never opens. He says you are keeping your beauty locked inside, like a bird that never blooms. If the bird never opens, the world will never see its beauty. Next, line 12. And tender churl mixed waste in niggarding. Here, tender means gentle, churl means man, and niggarding means being stingy or not generous. So, the line means you are gentle but selfish, and you waste your beauty by not sharing it. Shakespeare calls him a tender churl, a kind but selfish man. He says you are wasting your gift of beauty by keeping it only for yourself. You are like a rich man who never shares his treasure. Now, let's continue to line 13. Pity the world, or else this glutton be. Here, pity means show kindness or mercy, and glutton means a greedy person. So, the line means have mercy on the world, or else you are greedy. Shakespeare advises the young man, be kind to the world, share your beauty and goodness. Otherwise, you are like a glutton who keeps everything for himself and gives nothing to others. Next line, line 14. To eat the world's due by the grave and thee. Here, world's due means what the world deserves, and grave means burial place after death. So, the line means if you die without sharing your beauty, the world will lose what it deserves. Shakespeare warns, if you die childless, both you and your grave will swallow your beauty. The world will lose something precious that should have lived on. So he says, don't let your beauty die with you. Share it with the world before it's too late. So, my dear students, Shakespeare's Sonnet 1 gives us a very beautiful message. Whatever gifts we have, or beauty, or knowledge, or our kindness, we should not keep them only for ourselves. We should share them with others, so that a part of us continues to live in the world even after we are gone. That's the real beauty of life, to give, to share, and to make the world better through our presence. If you liked this clear and emotional explanation, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Master English World, where English and literature become simple, beautiful, and full of meaning.